Hello.
Hello.
We are here for the live section on Facebook and YouTube.
Yes.
And I've just fixed YouTube, which wasn't working. So
Yeah.
tech support was cancelled. Because I fixed it myself. Anyway, we're going to come back with you in about a minute's time for the high-low game. Feel free to get involved on Facebook, YouTube. Of course, you're watching one of those right now. But let us know. Email hello@pure247radio.org. What's your highs and lows of the week? Back in a sec. That was Razor Light with Hold On. Hello.
Hello.
Adam was with us before the news. Andy Brown actually got in touch and said, "Oh, isn't he great? Isn't he good? It's great that we got him on board." Yes, I worked really hard to get Adam Holtz on board because he's a busy chap and he's been with us a long time. And we always say the same thing off air. We just really enjoy having a chat, which hopefully comes across in what we're doing. So we are here. And if you look very, very carefully, which camera shall I use? If I use that one, there you go. Right, so that's my cake with homemade icing, which it's getting there. If you buy icing sugar, it's like the really fine powdery stuff. If you're not quite sure what that is, it's the stuff you stick on top of your cake. It's supposed to be white. You ignoring me?
No, I'm sending presenters about the highs and lows.
Oh, you were concentrating so hard, I wasn't quite sure.
Well, I can't. You know what I mean? I can't multitask. I can only do one thing at a time, especially when it's to do with computery things.
I multitask all the time. I would not get anything done if I didn't. You see, it's not male, female, nonsense. No. So I made a cake with icing sugar I made myself. So we take the granulated sugar, which is the really angular, hard stuff, all right? You then blitz that with a food processor or a little miniature blender, which is what I use. You then get caster sugar after so long. If you keep on going and you add a little bit of cornstarch, sorry. It's the thickening agent you use for gravy. You put a bit of that in a certain ratio. You keep blending. It gets even finer, and you have icing sugar. Add water, and I'll be honest, it's not as white as I want it to be, but it is better than last time.
Ah, good then.
But you need more water. That's what throws me.
Yeah, more water. Oh, if it's thick.
No, it doesn't. It's not. You need a lot more. Usually, if I'm doing this, it's about 20 ml of water, 200 grams, whatever that is in kilos, on about enough for top of a cake. 200 grams or so. I'd use like 20 ml of water. I'm using like 40.
Andy B's cooking show.
Honestly, I'm helping the nation. So we have cake.
That's brilliant.
We have actual cake.
We do. You promised cake and you delivered.
Yes, because no one bothered to get up this morning, so I made cake. And I'm going to eat cake on air because I don't care.
Have your cake and eat it. That would have been a really good idiom, a phrase of the week, wouldn't it? Have your cake and eat it, because that's what we're doing.
It's too much like sugar.
Is it? Never mind. So you're not supposed to talk with your mouth full and don't spit it out. Eh?
It's not full.
It's not full. Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard that response to that one. Why didn't I have that when I was being told off as a kid? It's not full, Mum.
You should have been multitasking.
It reminds me of this many different programs and TV where they try and eat as much as possible. Now, the most recent one I watched was Kung Fu Panda, where he was sticking those, like, is it those dumplings or dough balls or something? Yeah. And he got to like, I forget how many numbers he had. And then somebody hit him and it all squished out. But people do that, don't they? They see how much they can eat or how much they can get in their mouth. I don't know what the record is, or if there's any Guinness Book of Records or how many, I don't know, items you have in your, I don't know, little chocolate balls or something, I don't know, but it's funny. Why did I just say that? Oh, yes, because I just told you off for eating while you were speaking. But your mouth wasn't full. No, fair enough.
It was not full.
Actually, it's a silly phrase.
I've missed loads of conversation on the family chat.
Have you?
I have. No, I did see Peter. So Peter, he's great. Before each one of our shows, he always sends us a little gift to get us going for the thing. We've got a bouncing dog on a trampoline. He's great. He's got the ministry of the GIF.
Yeah,
that's what he's all about. So, I haven't done something. Hang on.
Okay, carry on. But you interrupted my what was I talking about? Mouth being full. Because I was just thinking, if your mouth was full, you wouldn't actually be able to eat because nothing would move around, would it? You would only be like stuck unless it melts in your mouth. Like if you had ice cream, it would finally melt, wouldn't it? And just sort of go down at some point, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Anyway,
I've missed loads of chat. I'm not going to read all it out, but
no.
Interesting stuff.
Yes, we have
especially help
stuff.
with the YouTube. No, it's fixed. Peter sent in the low already.
All right.
His low is a cold.
Oh,
sucks.
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't suck. You can't suck. That's the problem. All you can do is snort outwards. My high, he says, is a cake.
Oh, wow. Sees.
And what's nice,
Hey.
it's still just a teeny tiny bit warm.
That could be a challenge, couldn't it? Your high and low has to start with the same letter because that's exactly what happened with Peter.
Alliteration
He had a cold
for the nation.
Cold and cake.
I'm getting into this.
Actually, you're supposed to feed a cold. So, the cold and cake goes very well together.
Is really, really good cake.
I know I haven't had a chance to eat it because I think one of us ought to be able to speak.
It's amazing. Properly.
Tea and
I
cake.
sieved the flour 8 times.
It's very British, isn't it? Don't you? I mean, I'm sure everyone around the world has tea and cake, but it just seems that equisential. Oh, what's that word?
I got my finger out. I'm all posh. I'm all posh with my finger.
Equisential. What's that word? I'm trying to say. Quintessential. Whatever that word is. I love that word.
I have no clue what you're trying to reach for.
Quintessential.
Thank
you. God.
Quintessentially
That was
English.
painful, wasn't it? Yeah, I always feel like
cake.
it is. Tea and cake. And we went out for a proper one once when we were in Shropshire, weren't we? Like a proper job. Like you had this like little tiers of little plates and little tiny mini sandwiches and little tiny cakes.
Insanely light.
I do like a big, large cake though. But little tiny, you get a taste of everything. I like tea time. We don't have tea time enough. We have our breakfast, we have our lunch, we have our dinner. But I sometimes we miss out on tea time.
I concur.
Yeah. And you start your show around tea time. So maybe you should get your home show at 4 with cake.
It's the sacrifice that I make for the world.
Oh, sweet. So we are
this is
here.
Insanely light. This is one of my best ever.
Oh, this is Family Focus with Jojo and Andy B. We are live, as always, on Pure247 Radio, but also YouTube and Facebook. And we are having tea and cake for a change. Well, I mean, we quite often have tea and cake, but not here on this show.
A choice. You can be professional and you can eat it when songs are playing.
Yeah.
Or just get on with it.
Yeah, just,
And if you know us at all,
bite the bullet. Go for it.
We just get on with it.
So we are going to play the high-low game. We love this part of Family Focus, and you get to join in. So do email hello@pure247radio.org, WhatsApp, or any of the socials, and we'd love to hear how your week's gone. So we start with the lows and we end with the highs. It just seems right to do that. When I was working in a particular industry, you used to have sort of positive sandwiches. So you'd have... was it? I can't remember now. You had positive on the outside and a negative sandwiched in the middle, weren't you? Stephen D does his sandwich, his all-day breakfast sandwich, and he has sandwiched in between a song that he particularly likes. But in fairness, the songs on the outside are quite nice as well. But when I was in my...
You know what's a really good sandwich?
What?
Beef.
Oh, I know. So you'd do something negative, and they did it on Train the Dragon, didn't they? It was called something about the punch and the... something. Honey and the Hatchet, that was it. So there's a sort of way of delivering positive and negative. So anyway, we do the negative first and then the positive. But it's good to talk about things that don't go so well because we can actually learn from it. We can help each other. But also share. A problem shared is not necessarily a problem halved. We haven't done that idiom. Perhaps I should do that. But, it's good to talk. It's good to talk things out and we'll feel better if we talk things out, which is Peter has talked about his cold. I hope he feels better now for sharing. Well, you don't want to share the cold, do you? Because no one wants the cold. So his low point is cold. What's your low point then, Andy B?
I'm just typing.
Oh, is that a low point?
No.
You're distracted.
No, I'm not distracted. I'm busy. There's a difference. I'm
not
distracted. I'm actually working hard.
Oh, you're working hard or hardly working.
Stephen
D's come in with his overwhelming week. Lots both good and bad has happened. So it's not all bad, but overwhelming. It's a funny emotion, isn't it? Or a sensation or feeling, being overwhelmed, because it can go either way. It can be a positive or a negative. Sorry to hear that, Stephen. Hope you feel less overwhelmed this week. So your low point, we'll watch this space as you type and are working hard. My low point would be, yes, I think I've got some symptoms of a cold. Nothing major, but enough to get me feeling a little bit sorry for myself.
Yeah, that was a bit sucky, to be honest.
Yeah.
What's my low? So I forgot. Well, not forgot. I was really busy on Friday night finishing off some work. I did not get to send in my week in one word to Nathan's weekend wind down show. So when he was saying you didn't send it in, I said, well, what word would I use? Tumultuous.
Ooh.
Because it really was. Start of the week, wow, that was amazing. Didn't see that coming. End of the week, help, was pretty much my week. And that was like each day.
That's a Lauren Daigle song, isn't it? Tumultuous Sky. Tumultuous, you should play that one. Yeah. But wow, he gave you a ding in real life, didn't he?
Well, it was a spoken ding. And I found the ding sound effect and played it on my phone.
You gave yourself a ding. Because that was over 9 letters, wasn't it? Or whatever it is it's supposed to be. Is it 8 or 7? I can never remember how many letters you need to have to get a ding. 10. Oh, wow, 10. So yes, that's a really good game actually. That is the wind down show on a Friday, 7 till 9 after the Get Your Home show with Nathan Thomas, and he gives us a chance to have a reflection of our week, isn't it? And put that in one word. It's hard. It's quite hard sometimes, but it kind of helps you to unload, a bit like this high-low game. Unload those lows. So Nathan's been in touch. Low, having so much to process and feeling some anxiety. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Nathan, and I hope you do get to process and get rid of that anxiety this week. We're not onto those yet, are we?
No, but I like the high.
What's your low? We're still waiting for your low. My low also was Peter being unwell. I mean, my high is I got to do Energize show and school's out, but the low is that Peter obviously couldn't because he had lost his voice, which is no good for radio or anything. A lot of things need your voice for. Yeah. So you're low if you finished munching your cake. Yeah. Come on. What are you doing?
Okay.
No, not really.
This is one of the best cakes I've ever made.
Oh. So yeah, that's some of the highs and lows. Oh, the lows, sorry, coming in. And if you would like to join in with this game, hello at pure247radio.org, WhatsApp, or any other socials. We'd love to hear your highs and lows, or lows and highs.
I suppose one of my lows would be the week just felt. Do you know you can have good and you can have bad. You can have the good days and the bad days. It felt like we had extremely good days and extremely bad days, and they kind of happen 17 times every minute.
Yeah.
That's what the week felt like. Hence, my word was tumultuous, because that's what it felt like.
Yeah, we have weather like that, don't we? Sometimes it can be like such extremes. 1 minute the sun is absolutely shining, we're boiling hot, and then it's sort of absolute torrential rain or snow or ice or whatever. And I've seen our weather do that. So it's strange when that happens in our life. It does a number on our emotional well-being. I'll have to have a word with Karen and say, how do we deal with that? Or the doctor in the house.
You can send a question to Karen Ferguson. You can send a question to Dr. Richard Scott. If you've got health specifically or physical questions, we had one in today.
Did you?
Hopefully
nice one.
Next week or the week after. I've forgotten now. Anyway, you can email hello at pure247radio.org. Hello at pure247radio.org. We have just the one email address for every presenter here on the station. And when it comes in, we send it to the correct person. Yeah. It's a very simple system.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've said your lows and I've said mine. So should we move on to highs then?
Yes.
Were you getting excited about Nathan's high, were you?
Mm.
Do you want me to say it? Mm-hmm. So Nathan's high is got to practice driving on Saturday. Made it up to 2nd gear. Oh, lovely. Fantastic. That's really well done, Nathan.
It's scary. When you first start, you think, 30 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour. It's not that fast. It is when you're the one behind the steering wheel for the first time. At one point, if you let the car idle, it idles, I don't know, depending on your car, 800 to 1200 revs, somewhere in that region, okay? And it's going to make the car move at a certain speed in a certain gear. First gear, I don't know, maybe 6 miles an hour or something. And then you put your foot down, you can go quicker. Second gear, obviously it's going to go a little bit faster. So when you're idling along in first gear, it feels quite fast. Because now you've got half a ton of metal and you could kill someone. It's a huge responsibility. And so you've got to get used to it.
You put it like that.
You want to know. And I always taught my boys to cycle as though everyone was trying to kill you. Safest way. So yes, then second gear, of course, you can go a lot faster.
Yeah, well done anyway to Nathan for that.
Yep.
Hi from Stephen is cake. Cake is a theme here, and I think it was a high for Peter, wasn't it? A cake for we said his high and low at the same time, cold and cake. Cake. I'll be honest, my high is also cake,
as opposed to a cold cake, which is very different.
Well, you said it was slightly warm, which is nice.
Ever such a tiny bit.
I would say my high. I love it when we get a bargain. I feel I remember getting a pair of shoes at Doc Martens actually for a £5.
I remember
at a
£5.
charity shop. I was so psyched because usually they're hundreds of pounds.
Back in the day when charity shops sold charity items at a charity price.
And I have got a number of bargains all around. You know, when you buy that, everything comes down after Christmas or certain things or end of line.
I've got a bass powered computer speakers. They're proper computer speakers with a bass bin. I think I got that for £3.50.
Yeah.
In a charity shop on the side of the Long Mint.
It feels good, doesn't it?
Stretton, £3.50. I still have it.
Yeah.
13
I think that's where I got
on.
my Doc Martens, actually. Yeah.
And 13 years on. And it's still banging away. It's awesome. And you can even boost the bass.
I know. It feels good to get a bargain. And I was really pleased that you guys got us our bread that we like, the brand that we like, for almost a third. So you almost got 3 loaves per one if it hadn't been reduced. So you could just put it in the freezer. Loved it.
Right, £4.7p.
Yeah.
We got 5 loaves of
nice
posh bread.
Oh, I was just so made up.
£4.7.
It feels good, doesn't it, when you
could
save
get
money?
one for £2 these days for a cheap brand.
Yeah. And I would also say doing Energize show and doing Schools Out, although I was a bit sad that Peter couldn't do his shows. I love to do his shows. He's got some great shows. Schools Out and Energize. Do tune into them. 3 till 4, Monday to Friday is Schools Out, and Energize is Wednesday. That gets us going for the rest of the week. Lots of energetic tunes. A bit like the last half hour of this show, actually.
Yes, indeed.
So highs, more highs? Have we done the highs now? Just cake, I think.
Cake and cake, to be honest. Sitting here with you because I didn't know if you were going to be well enough today.
I know, it was touch and go, wasn't
Honestly,
it?
I wasn't quite sure.
Touch and go. Oh, that's another idiom. I must remember them. They pop into my head and then they're gone.
Yeah, that happens. Another high. Well, you see, there's a bunch of highs I can't talk about.
Can I eat my cake now whilst you talk?
You may eat your cake. I have got a bunch of highs I can't share, which is exciting and like really rubbish radio. Here's something really exciting I can't tell you about. But we've got some amazing highs. So something that's going to be happening this year, which is very exciting. Something else is going to be happening this year, both for the first time, which is very exciting. And then there's a third thing, which is going to be happening this year, which is also very exciting.
Wow, you said
That's
lots
as
without
much as
saying
I can say.
anything.
I know. And they are actual, genuine things happening this year. And that's not included in the other thing that's happening next year that Katie helped set up. That's another exciting thing. This is the thing, I can't share it all.
Yeah.
It's really like...
When will you be able to share it?
Well,
how much longer must we wait?
Right. So one of those things probably within the next week or two.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I would imagine. It's only...
Okay.
Yeah, maybe even this coming week.
Yeah.
There's another thing, God willing, we can announce maybe in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
We're nearly ready to announce that. And then there's a third thing. I don't know when that's going to be announced. Okay. And then the other thing that's happening, it's actually happening next month.
Yeah.
We need to announce fairly quickly. In fact, I will ask Stephen D if we can yet share it.
Okay. Oh, well, that's exciting, isn't it? So we don't have to wait too long before we know about these exciting things. There's always something exciting going on Pure 24/7 Radio. So you do have to stay tuned, check on the socials, go to our website, and just stay tuned with what we're doing, because there's so much going on.
I'll give Stephen D about 60 seconds to let me know if I can share this thing or not, because I don't see why we can't share it.
Okay. I can't read your mind.
Well, it happens next month, you see, quite early on.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yes, it's the one that Katie helped with.
Yeah.
Katie Mack. Katie Mack is somebody that everybody in the world seems to know.
Yeah.
She's a very useful soul to have on board. Did you know so-and-so? No. There you go. Stephen said, I can't think of a reason not to announce it either.
Oh, are you going to do it now?
Stephen D, you won't be on camera, but we're not even plugged in, is it?
What's that?
No, we're not even plugged in that third microphone. Right, so we'll do it together then.
Okay.
Right, so I need to get the dates up. Just pad for a minute.
Pad. Oh, right. And you know, one of the things I was thinking about, the high-low game, I would love to do the high and low of the week almost, like what's going on in the news. Maybe it's someone's birthday, someone famous.
I've got the details.
Okay. Oh, that was quick.
Right, this. quite good at what I do. So this is quite exciting. Now, Katie Mack, as I said, knows everybody. It's just everybody seems to have worked for Christians Against Poverty at some point in their life.
Katie Mack does a Pure Brunch Mondays.
On Mondays, tomorrow morning, in fact. And it's just everybody is.
Oh, did you want Stephen D to jump in?
I know, but did you want to share it with me?
Shall I move?
We can have a second.
Third.
Right. I just
Third
need
mic.
a cable to plug it in. Right, while Stephen's doing that, we just need a. You know where they are? We haven't put all the cables away from. Well, we haven't got them all back out since we went hand in hand the other week.
It's like when you go on out and about.
Might be in a tub, dude.
And you're live. There's noise in the background. It's like that. It's
only
exciting.
the noise is the operations manager.
Absolutely brilliant. So what was I saying about highs and lows of the week?
Highs and lows.
Yeah, it'd be great to sort of maybe think about what's going on in the news or the world of the high and low. But I don't know. I'm not that au fait with what's been going on. But we do have some news items coming up soon. But this is a big announcement from the operations manager and the CEO of Pure247 Radio.
It's like we planned this out.
I need a drum roll, but I could just bang the desk, couldn't I? Oh, right, okay. So this is something coming up next month. Pretty soon. That's the most soonerest thing that's coming up in terms of big events, isn't it? I'm not, without saying anything, without further ado.
Okay, you're on now, dude.
Hello. 1 2 1 2.
1 2. Right. So operations managers in the house,
Woohoo!
in the room. How you doing, Stephen?
I'm doing well. Just had some cake.
It's good, isn't it?
Life is
Right.
good.
So I have got in front of me. You can't see this.
No, I can't.
If I said, well, I'll give the date
Okay.
and where it is. If you talk about the thing and how it came about, we've already said that Katie Mack basically helped us.
Yeah, it's Katie's fault.
It's Katie's fault. We're thanking Katie in a big way. So what are we doing next month, dude, as a radio station?
So we're doing another site visit, similar to the Hand to Hand conference. We'll be doing live radio and interviews, but from Aircon.
Yes. Now, what is Aircon?
It's a board games convention.
It is the second largest gaming convention in the United Kingdom, and we will be there. Yes, baby.
Wow.
I know. So we'll be there. It's the 12th to the 15th of March. 12th to the 15th of March. I don't know if we're there for 1-2 days. We haven't got that far yet. We're still working out some of the kinks. But yes, we will be at the Harrogate thing. Harrogate Convention Centre. There we go.
Is that in Harrogate?
I would assume so. Harrogate in the north of Englandshire. Englandshire, yeah. So we'll be at Aircon 12th to 15th. Katie chatted to the guy who set this up. We interviewed him recently.
Yes, we did.
If you recall.
Yeah, Mark.
Mark, lovely man. And we interviewed him. And on the video, you can see his gaming table bought at said conference. So we will be there, myself, Stephen D and Nathan Thomas, the usual core team, at Aircon, AIRECON, which is all to do with the River Air Convention. So it's the River Air Convention, Aircon.
Cool.
Not for cooling, which is a whole other thing. But the name stuck, which I quite like. So we'll be there, which is exciting. We'll be doing some live radio, interviews, maybe the odd bit of game playing stuff. Do you know, I'm not even sure what the days of the week that is.
I think it's
Thursday
the weekend.
to Sunday.
Yeah.
It's the 12th. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
So I don't know. We're still working out what days we're going to be there. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 4. We don't know. But yes, we'll be there doing some live radio. So that's very exciting. That is coming up next month.
Yep.
And the other things I can't share yet.
Cool.
So thank you, Stephen D. You may return to your office
Okay.
and prepare for endurance.
Yes.
Unless there's anything else you want to say.
No.
No?
No.
Cool. Okay. Right. Stephen D's going back to his little home, little room where he works. So yeah, that's exciting.
Aircon.
12th to 15th of March. It's his second largest gaming conference. Board games, basically.
They call it analog gaming festival.
Tactile interfacing.
I love board games though, so I can't wait to hear about all these board games.
You see, this began with Katie sending me a message and saying, do you like games, Andy? Yes. Do you ever play board games? Yes. Loads. We have many, many. Have you ever been to a gaming conference with board games? No. Would you like to? So she knows a guy who runs it because he used to work at CAP, Christians Against Poverty. So we had a lovely chat and we will be there.
It's so exciting, that is. Absolutely.
12th to 15th of March, baby.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Some details to be confirmed, but we will be there, which is all you need to know.
Fantastic. So that's at least something you could tell us from all those things you've been doing. One thing, and the other things will follow at some point.
Yes. Well, one thing I hope desperately to be able to announce next week, before Friday. There's a few details we're waiting for that are nothing to do with us, so we're waiting for that to be done, and then
iron out the details.
Yeah. Well, no, it's things to be put into place that we can say that we're doing things.
Okay.
And then there's the other thing which Nathan and I have spent all day working on. In fact, I popped down over the news just to check on a couple of things, because that's something that's we see. The thing is, we want to get that going from April, so I kind of need to announce it soon.
Yeah. Yes, we are almost out of February.
It's a new thing that's beginning, and it's meant to begin in April, which means that we really need to announce it soon. But we're not quite ready. I'm about maybe by the end of the week, maybe this time next week, we'll be announcing that.
Okay, cool.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And the third thing, there's a fourth thing. So what is the third thing of those three that I can't say yet?
Just don't say anything because you might say it by accident.
I can't. It's completely gone out my head.
Oh, good.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't know.
It's all good. It's all happening
all
here.
All you need to know is that with Pure 247 Radio, awesome stuff happens. Awesomeness, baby.
Yeah. Should we get on with some news items, some stories, some interesting things?
Did you do your high-low?
Yeah.
Did I do my high?
Yeah. Your high was
cake.
Cake. Yeah, there was a lot of cake going on. Yeah. So Brazil is named 2026 Destination of the Year. Have you heard this one before?
No.
Because Brazil has been crowned the travel leisure's destination for this year.
We talked about Brazil nuts the other day, Stephen D and I, on Live at 5.
Are they called Brazil nuts because they are from Brazil? Or?
Yes.
Oh, they are?
Yes, it's from a particular tree that lives in Brazil.
Oh, sweet.
Hence the word Brazil nut.
Cool. Well, you like those, don't you?
An awful lot.
Yeah. And they're not always easy to get hold of.
No, they're not. And especially the ones that are covered in the glittery chocolate that often come out at Christmas time.
Yes.
If you're older than 40, you'll know exactly what I'm referring to right now.
I didn't know this, but the world's 5th largest country. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
I know it's very large.
Yeah. Impressed people with their diversity and spectacle. So you've got the Amazon rainforest, which is, pretty awesome.
That's fairly spectacular. Yeah. Let's be honest.
Yeah, to bustling cities like Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo. Was that what it?
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo.
I love watching you reaching for these words.
I know. Brazil offers everything from beach relaxation to cultural immersion. It does sound like a great destination, doesn't it? You can surf. You can party at the carnival. You can eat different foods. You can go into the Amazon on a single trip. I guess you get people helping you through the Amazon because I wouldn't like to go by myself.
No, don't go on your own.
No, it's a dangerous place. Yeah.
I listened to somebody. The thing about the Amazon, it's beautiful, but everything you see that's alive is trying to kill you.
I know.
Right. That's on my bucket list of things not to do.
I suppose the other thing is that you have a year-round temperatures ranging from 26 Celsius to 30 Celsius. So the warmth is very attractive, isn't it? When you're in the UK.
I suppose it's attractive if you like the warmth.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you're getting a bit fed up and you haven't seen the sun, Brazil might be the place to go.
Like Aberdeen that hadn't seen it for 21 days.
Oh,
kind of not
wow!
seen the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Finland, a lot worse.
I know. So Brazil might be a place where you want to go. So Brazil is a tempting option whenever you get the annual leave approved. So there you go.
I have a question about Brazil, which could be the difference between me wanting to attend or not. Do they do the quintessentially classic English afternoon tea?
Well, I don't know. But I suppose if you take it with you, you can do it.
Yeah, but if you go with a kettle full of boiling water and a tea bag, the airline might have something to say, and it'll be cold when you get there.
I'm sure they have tea and cake.
We don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, you're making a statement.
I know we're making assumptions, aren't we?
A definitive statement that you can't possibly make.
But Donkey from Shrek says everyone likes cake, so it must be a worldwide thing.
Well, that's it then. End of the line.
End of the line. Well, now where shall I go next then? I don't know if you've been hearing the story of NASA, and they're sending astronauts, aren't they? Have they gone already? Are they going? Do you know? I don't know where they're at with that. It's all over the news, isn't it? What their trip and that. But this has come up. NASA approves personal phones for astronauts. I mean, I'm thinking whoopie doo, but I'm assuming that's a big deal.
I have a question. What's the calling plan? Friends and family from outer space, because one way or another, it ain't going to work there. You know, I know that mobile phone networks can be quite good, but they're not going that high.
I don't know. So NASA has officially approved personal smartphones.
Who approved?
NASA.
Oh,
NASA.
It's so cute.
NASA.
It's so
NASA.
sweet.
Whatever.
NASA.
NASA. NASA.
Grass and Bath is not Grass and Bath because there's no R in it. And NASA can't be NASA because it would have to know an R.
That again.
It's NASA.
Anywho.
You don't sound posh just because you make it sound posh.
So they've been allowed to take their smartphones, these astronauts, on missions, starting with Crew 12 and Artemis the 3rd.
What, like for a spacewalk?
Well, I don't know.
Come on, little phone, let's go for a walk outside the space. No.
You know, you see films, don't you, where they're having phone calls at the inappropriate moment, or you know, they're about being beaten up, or they're in this war zone.
It's now a good time to talk. Not really. We're just going through the entry.
I think it was on Die Hard that happened, and it happens on all these crazy films, and somebody phones at the inopportune moment. It's really funny. But anyway, if you're out,
do you know that calling plan must be out of this world?
I know.
I've been waiting for that one for a while.
No. So while private missions previously allowed phones, this marks the first for NASA crews. I didn't know that. Private missions allowed phones. So astronauts will now be able to capture high quality photos and videos more easily using their own devices. I'm not sure if they're called, you know, the thing is though, we say a phone, we don't mean we're going to make phone calls. It's for photos and everything, isn't it? It's a camera. Yeah.
So smartphones can be good. Right. I would have severe issues over making sure that the battery was really, 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 really good, because if that catches on fire, you're done.
Oh my!
But my bigger issue is, why would you take a smartphone if you can't just take a camera? Do the experts at NASA not have the ability to design, I don't know, some sort of device that could capture images?
Well,
I'm pretty sure they do.
I think they're taking photos, but is this their own personal use? You see, I don't suppose they're allowed to have the photos that they.
They've been taking photos up there for ages.
Yeah, but this isn't for the personal for your astronauts. Don't get to keep them, do they?
Why?
It's, I don't know. It's for NASA, isn't it? It's for.
You're still trying to say NASA.
NASA. Anyway, the update aims to offer more personal and immediate views of spaceflight for the public. Oh, well, there you go. That's why.
No, I get that. It's just, but.
Oh, yeah, but this is what you were concerned about. It says NASA says the move modernizes documentation while maintaining strict safety standards. You were concerned about that, but they thought that one through.
I was genuinely concerned about that.
They thought that one through.
You know, battery fires do happen.
I know. I guess they thought that one through.
You really hope so.
So there you go. Yeah, it's happening in space. They're allowed to take their personal phones. I don't know what that really means. I didn't know they couldn't anyway. So it's, you know, it doesn't really mean quite so much to me. I don't know about you. Except for coming up with silly jokes.
I didn't know that was a thing.
That was a thing.
Needed to happen that couldn't happen before.
You know, there are places you can't take your mobile phone, isn't there, in the world?
Nuclear reactors.
Not just not just out of this world, in this world. So some schools you have to hand your phone in. You're not allowed it in the schoolroom, or you're not supposed to have your phone switched on. Is it when you're flying or when you're near sort of equipment in the hospital, stuff like that?
Anymore.
You know,
I think it doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
Don't say Andy B said. Andy B is saying he doesn't know, but I don't think it's such an issue anymore.
I don't know, but I know that was a thing before. So you know, it's a normal thing to wonder whether you can take your phone with you, your mobile phone. But I don't know if they get frisked. But especially, you know, they've got these astronaut suits. They're really quite slim. You know, that you don't get much room.
Patting him down. It feels fine. How much could you smuggle up to space?
Couple of little things. Because then once you go into space, doesn't it all start flying around? You have to be careful, don't you? You have to zip it up.
Well,
I've seen Gravity and all those kind of films, you know. Things start flying around, don't they?
Gravity doesn't work the same way up in space as it does down here, because you're sort of free of gravity. Things don't go flying around unless you make them fly around. I'm just saying. Did you know you can get stuck on up in space and you'd never be able to move? The astronaut did this to prove a point. So obviously they're in these like sort of circular tube things. They stick them together. You get the space station.
Yeah.
Anyway, so one of the things they proved some physics experiments.
Yeah.
If you put an astronaut so they can't touch anything, right, and you get them static, they cannot make themselves move because there's no friction in the air for them to do that. So they can't force it.
That's scary.
I know. So you could literally be in space and stranded and die because you're stuck.
Oh my! Don't talk like that. That's nasty.
Space is bad for you.
Well, I know. I don't really want to go there.
Richard Scott and I did a whole thing on space and why it's really, really bad for the body.
We're not meant to live there, are we?
Blindness, your bones break and go terrible. major headaches, stomach problems, infertility. Honestly, space is it's like it's not made for humans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, there's a whole thing on our
What
YouTube
is
channel.
our fascination with it then? I don't know.
Space.
The final frontier.
These
That
are
one.
the voyages of, yes. But that's the whole thing. It's
We are
exploration, isn't it?
fascinated, aren't we?
But this is, I remember chatting with Sherry we interviewed Sherry years ago, a couple of years ago now. And we were talking about exploration of the sea, because obviously she's a marine biologist, Sherry Seligson, who writes in puremedia.themagazine.com. And she's a marine biologist, but she said the thing is, we know more about space and the moon than we do about the bottom of the ocean, because it's actually harder to get down to the bottom of the deep ocean than it is to get to space.
Yeah.
It's actually safer strapping yourself to an exploding machine than it is to get to the bottom of the ocean.
But also, I don't think people are as interested, are they, at getting to the bottom of the sea? Because I think they assume there's not a lot there, but actually there's a lot more than you think,
There's
isn't
an
there?
awful lot down there.
It's amazing.
I've watched Finding Nemo.
I saw a program recently with Will Smith who was going in one of those little what they call those little capsule like glass things, something you would have seen in James Bond back in the day, but they're actually for real, and they go down with these just glass like bowl. It's like a goldfish bowl, but like looks far more convoluted. But I don't think I'd fancy it. I mean, Will Smith looks really sort of quite petrified at the idea of going down. He was okay, he did it, but I don't know if I want to do that. But they went, I don't know how deep they went, but it was pretty deep.
But if it goes wrong, it doesn't go wrong a little bit.
I know.
It goes wrong instantly and you're dead.
Well, yes. Well, can we stop talking about death?
Let's stop talking about
raindrops
death
and
stuff.
Roses and things.
Whiskers on kittens. These are,
Yeah, so that was space, and we've done the deep sea.
The final
wow.
frontier.
Do you know, I think I need to write a list of all the things, and when I come to the end of this show, I'm going to say, this is what we've talked about, but I've forgotten already.
Awesome.
So
Good story, that.
I've got some things to take us back to Earth, right? Not that I thought mobile phones would have kept us well and square on the Earth, but of course it was in space, the idea in space. But this is, new study finds that cyberchondria can ruin your life. Cyberchondria. Do you know what that means?
No.
So, it says here, do you often turn to the internet for medical information when you or a loved one experiences a health issue?
Not often, because you often find answers that you didn't need to know.
No. So this could be a sign of cyberchondria, a term used
Is that like hypochondria?
Yeah, but cyberchondria, yeah. Okay. It's used to describe the tendency to obsessively search for health information online. So I'm guessing this is quite a new term, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, I'm really tired of yawning.
So with the abundance of health-related websites, many people have fallen into the trap of self-diagnosing and causing unnecessary anxiety and worry. Hey, this is one for the doc. Have you talked to Dr. Richard Scott about this?
Yes.
And what did he say?
Self-diagnosing is really dangerous.
Yeah.
The problem is, because the NHS is, well, if in the UK, the NHS, it's stuffed, isn't it?
It's hot. Yeah, there's some problems, isn't there?
I mean, the average waiting time in the NHS near us, it's 15 hours. We've got it down to 15 hours.
18 to 20.
Yeah, I know it's gone up. But it's really tired.
Yeah.
The NHS is really, really struggling. So we understand that. We know it's struggling. So, of course, people will be looking to the internet for answers because the doctors can't help them. Yeah, I'm going to be ill in 4 weeks. Can I have an appointment? Is basically where you've got to. There's people with really serious needs for surgery waiting 3 years, 5 years.
Yeah,
I was very fortunate with my heart. I got surgery within 6 weeks or something in the end. Kind of serious with the heart.
Yeah.
But that's where the NHS is at. So this is the conversation that Richard and I were having. The thing is, if you can't get to see a doctor and you know basically you ain't seeing a doctor, or you know the doctor's just going to tick boxes and give you medication and off you go, you basically have to do research on your own. Now, that can be a good thing.
Yeah.
Because you can learn more about what you could have. But the danger is, of course, that you end up finding things that you haven't got, you don't understand, that you think you have, that you can't have, but you know.
This is where the anxiety and worry comes in, doesn't it? I mean, I think they're saying that most adults have searched information during the COVID-19 pandemic. So I know you're talking about the health service being sort of overloaded, but during the COVID, of course, you couldn't easily get to a doctor, could you, and all that because of what was going down. And that's why people turned to information, wasn't it? So while the internet can provide helpful information, don't get me wrong, it's important to remember that everyone is unique and may respond differently to health conditions.
Yes.
And so relying solely on online information can lead to sort of false threats and inaccurate self-diagnosis, all that kind of stuff. But it has contributed to this I can't say it now.
You sound like granola.
What's it? Hypochondria. So it's cyberchondria.
I haven't seen the word. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Cyberchondria.
Stop moving it.
Sorry.
Cyberchondria.
Yeah, weird, huh? So the condition is not officially recognised, apparently, by mental health professionals, but it is believed to be relatively common and can cause significant distress. So basically the warning is be careful about just getting information from the internet. If you really are in need of some advice and guidance, then go and see a GP, isn't it? Really, because they are trained.
But if you can't get to see a doctor, that's why people are now saying, "I'll go and find out on my own." And the problem is, you might be partially right, but the problem is you may well. But
in fairness, you can see a doctor within 2 weeks. Not A&E can be several hours. You will get to see someone eventually. So
in theory, you can, but
at least when you get that information, when you get that help, it's accurate, it's right, it's well, it's good for.
It can be
better than the information that you might self-diagnose on the internet.
Not necessarily.
Oh no, this is a huge debate, isn't it? Really,
this is part of the problem. This is something Richard and I have talked about several times. I talked about the really, really severe side effects I get to any tablet I take, and he said the problem is when he retired, he knew that this was a real issue. Some people's bodies will not tolerate any medication, in tablet form. He said, but younger doctors will just think you're making it up. Well, of course there's side effects. But like when you've been a doctor a lot longer, when you've been like 40 years as a GP, you realise, actually, there are people like me who really cannot tolerate tablets. So I have a nightmare trying to get tablets. So I got 2 for my heart. One I have to be really careful. When you go to the pharmacy, you have to make sure, please, not this med. I think the last time they didn't believe you. Well, it's the same ingredients. Yeah, but he's like really badly allergic to this particular one. But it's the same thing. No, it's not.
It's hard work sometimes, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so interesting, though. It's a new word. It's not been recognised yet by mental health professionals, but I presume that's in the dictionary now. Cyberchondria.
Cyberchondria, dear.
I said it, actually. I said it perfectly well.
No, you said
cyberchondria.
You said cyberchondria.
What did you say?
You just took an extra R on the CH. Cyberchondria.
Oh.
There's no
lean
R
into the vowel.
Well, might help.
Oh, that's a good one for a spell check. Hey, we're doing Stephen's job for him.
Well, lean into the vowel is not a phrase. What did you mean?
No, spelling checks on breakfast from 8 o'clock. Stephen D does a thing to get our brains working. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Ooh,
what?
No, this is something I can share.
Ooh.
We've already shared this last week. Monday the
oh yes.
Monday the 2nd of March.
Yes.
Okay, we have our very first Monday morning breakfast show quiz live on Facebook and YouTube and live on the radio. It'll be myself, who knows absolutely nothing generally of any use or consequence, or at least I have lots of information that has no bearing on any relevance. Stephen D will be the question master.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to know. And Keith will be joining us from Moorlands College once a month on a Monday from 8 a.m. Now, he has lots of general knowledge, loves quizzes, and knows how to apply all those bits together to do really, really well. Katie Mack has, like me, likes the idea of a quiz, isn't necessarily a quiz successful.
So Keith's going to win every week, is he? Every month?
Yes, possibly. And much madness will ensue. Hopefully some laughs for you. So, it starts, it's not far away. Actually, we need to set up the link for that, don't we?
Yeah.
It starts 3 Mondays' time.
Fantastic.
From 8 a.m. on The Breakfast Show. Live on Facebook, YouTube. We'll be connecting 4 of us. Katie, myself, Stephen D, who will already be on the radio, and then Keith from Moorlands College. Who? How do I explain Keith to you? His eyes, they're mischievous.
You interviewed him, didn't you, whilst you were hand in hand?
Yes,
is that correct?
Yes, we did.
So we may have heard his voice.
You'll have heard his voice. I like him. I know him a tiny bit now.
Oh no, you two together, I have. Oh no, what could go wrong? Poor Stephen D.
I know.
I can hear him going, right, we're going to music now. Press the button quick.
3 minutes in. So maybe we'll ask some questions and maybe we won't. But yes, the Monday quiz will be starting for the very first time on The Breakfast Show Monday, the 2nd of January, the first Monday every month, once a month. And it'll be from 8 o'clock to 8:30 on the dot. And that'll be it. Nice and short and succinct, and a little bit of fun at the start of your day, at the start potentially of your week. If it's a middle of the night, just get yourself up. It's a good time to start.
What a start to the spring.
I know.
Spring begins
so
in March.
8 a.m. is what, 2 o'clock in Montana? Just get yourself up in the morning. That's
Do
fine.
some spring cleaning while you listen.
Start your day at 2 a.m. Start it the right way with Pure. Get some bacon cooking, you'll be good.
Oh, nice. Oh, don't. Now I want bacon. I haven't finished my cake, actually. So I'm all right. I'm good to go.
I've had my cake and I've eaten it.
Eaten it, yes. I have only got one more story that I think is viable.
Okay.
So are you ready
It
for
needs
it?
to be fairly short, so yes.
Oh, quick. What do you think? Instagram's new translation feature divides
Ladies and
users.
My wife of nearly 30 years.
So Instagram users have reacted strongly to a new feature that translates into different language using AI. I thought we'd had that a long time. You can plug in a name and get translations. I thought that was happening all the while. Anywho, the tool only translates captions or something. So there's been some issues around that. There's always going to be issues. There's going to be AI is just it's dominating the world, isn't it, in terms of what we're talking about. In fact, I don't want to talk about AI anymore. I said I don't want to talk about that.
Now.
Yeah, I've had enough. Get Pure Media the magazine. It's AI free.
Yes, Pure Media the magazine. If you go to the bottom of the front page, you can actually see AI free.
Real people, real stories.
By real people for real people.
Cool.
It's awesome. Right, we've got a minute and a half now.
Ooh, righto. Oh, I really speeded that up and let it go.
Well, you can do another story.
Because I hadn't found one. Although no.
Give me tell me something you're thankful. 3 things you're thankful for.
Oh, thankful on a Sunday.
Well,
we could be. It could be any day, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Thankful for cake and tea.
That's 2.
And also homemade lemonade, because that's been good for my throat. Did you not know? Did you not know? Yeah.
I saw the makings out earlier in the little kitchen. But
that's really nice for my throat. So I'm grateful for all the things that are good for my throat. Some
lemon
squash,
juice,
orange juice, lots of vitamin C. Yeah, I'm really, really pleased with all the things that can help me get better.
I am thankful for. Do you know I'm going to say tea and cake's 1 because you're English.
Oh, they come together. Can't have one without the other.
Tea and cake is 1 item. So give me a 3rd thing.
Everything to do with cold. I saw the sun yesterday. The sun came out yesterday. I was so excited. The sun, people.
I know, that was quite cool. Right, 3 things that I am thankful for. An amazing team in the back end that you don't always necessarily see, making all this happen.
Yeah.
There's 35 people who work with us for Pure Media Family. Did you know that?
It's awesome.
I know, it's cool. So that's one thing. An amazing team from writers and presenters and tech support. And that's great. So that's one. Also, thankful for tea and cake. 1 thing. I'm an Englishman, so it's 1 thing. Okay, so tea and cake is great. We've had tea. Actually, I need some more tea. It's going cold.
Mm-hmm.
And cake. 3rd thing, so much to be thankful for.
Yeah.
There's so many things in the future for Pure Media that I can't tell
thankful
you
for
yet.
aircon. We can say that.
We can talk about aircon. I'm trying to be really careful. Aircon for next month. There's something happening in April, and there's something happening.
And the quiz
later
starting.
The quiz is starting. It's 2nd of March. Breakfast show. Now, we're going to go to some more music right now as we finish this little section. Evacuate the Dance Floor is playing if you're listening on the radio. You won't hear it if you're listening on Facebook and YouTube, but you will soon. So thank you to you guys. We'll be moving back only to radio now, so you can come back and join us. See you in a second.
Bye.
Where you can move. There's the camera moved. It's over there now.